The rain falls hard on the shipyard, each drop a tiny hammer on cold steel. Captain Meow, a warrior built of pure muscle and instinct, stands defiant. But a shadow moves in the storm. It's barren sea. Crocodile, his rival, a monster of scale and treachery. A dart flies, a whisper of betrayal, and finds its mark. My strength, gone. A guttural roar escapes Meow, a sound of a titan falling. The Baron's laughter booms, a cruel thunderclap. Now you're just a pet, Captain. A pale, brittle shell. The world warps, strength draining away like water from a cupped hand. 1 month later, the sterile white of a military decontamination bay is a prison. The once mighty captain, now just Meow, struggles. A simple box of gear feels like an anchor. The smirks of the hound guards are daggers. Look at him, one sneers. Can barely hold his gear. Decontamination duty suits the house cat. Rage, cold and sharp, coils in Meow's gut. I will not endure this shame. He is a ghost of himself, a warrior reduced to a janitor, his power a fading memory. The shame is a constant, suffocating weight. He looks at his trembling paws, once capable of bending steel, now struggling with cardboard. Every day is a new humiliation, a fresh reminder of the Baron's victory. Hope arrives in the grim form of General Bulldog, the base's medical chief. He studies the scans, his face a mask of professional concern. The nullifier is dissolving you, Captain. There is no conventional cure. Meow's heart sinks. Is this it? Is this the end? The general leans forward, his voice a low growl. Only drive. Vixen. The fox bioengineer the crocodile betrayed. She's your only hope for an upgrade. Find her or fade away. The words hang in the air, a lifeline thrown into a raging sea. Fade away or fight. The choice is no choice at all. A new mission is born from the ashes of his old life. He must find this mysterious doctor. Vixen, the architect of his downfall, and now, his only chance at rebirth. The search leads him to the city's underbelly, to a subterranean lab, crackling with chaotic energy. He stumbles in, weak and desperate, finding the brilliant, tattered drive Vixen. A whirlwind of fur and frantic genius, she's surrounded by bubbling beakers and humming machinery. The nullifier is dissolving me. You created it, you can stop it. Vixen spins, her eyes blazing with a fury that matches his own. I created healing, not poison. Crocodile stole and twisted my life's work. Her anger is a storm, but beneath it, Meow sees a shared enemy. A shared purpose. Help me stop him, and I will create the rebirth serum. An alliance is forged in the crucible of their mutual hatred for the Baron. She loads a syringe with a glowing, otherworldly compound. This is it. The rebirth serum. Vixen injects it into Meow's arm. The world explodes in a symphony of agony. It feels like his very cells are being torn apart and rebuilt, a war raging within him. The pain is a furnace, he thinks, a white-hot forge. It burns away the weakness and reforges the steel. He screams, but it's not a sound of defeat. It's the sound of a weapon being tempered, of a king being recrowned. The weakness, the shame, the memory of the hound guard's laughter, all of it is fuel for the fire. The days that follow are a blur of pain and progress. A montage of brutal, relentless training. He rebuilds his physique, each muscle growing denser, larger, more powerful than before. The light box that once crushed him is now a toy. He masters new combat forms, his movements a deadly dance of speed and strength. He is no longer just Captain Meow. He is something more. The furnace of the serum has burned away the past, leaving only a hardened, vengeful future. He emerges from the training, a titan reborn, larger and more imposing than he ever was. The echo of the Baron's laughter is a distant memory, soon to be silenced. The time for shame is over. The time for reckoning has begun. Meow, clad in full tactical gear, radiates an aura of raw, untamed power. He strides back into the military base, his presence a thunderclap that silences the corridor. The two hound guards from before freeze, their mocking smirks melting into fear. Your mockery ends today. His voice is a low, dangerous rumble, the sound of an avalanche waiting to happen. I will be securing the subfighter. Do not get in my way. They don't. They simply part like grass before a predator. He is no longer the house cat they taunted. He is the apex predator they now fear. He commandeers the subfighter, its engines humming a song of imminent battle, and dives into the crushing blackness of the deep ocean. His target, the Baron's deep-sea power grid. Suddenly, the sub's comms crackle to life. Baron Crocodile's reptilian face appears, a digital ghost in the machine. You survived. Impossible. The Baron's shock is fleeting, replaced by that same arrogant grin. Meet my latest masterpiece, the Absol Serpent. The world will choke on its toxins. On the sonar, a colossal biosignature appears. A creature of nightmare, a leviathan of flesh and steel, built to poison the oceans. Meow doesn't hesitate. He rams the subfighter directly into the biomechanical serpent, breaching its synthetic hide. Inside, it's a living hellscape of corrosive fluids and organic machinery. He fights his way through the creature's gut, every step a battle. A hulking rhino guard blocks his path, a brute of muscle and horn. Meow engages, his movements fluid and devastating. You should have killed me when you had the chance, Crocodile. He roars, slamming the guard into a pulsating wall. He fights onward, a force of nature tearing through the belly of the beast, his eyes fixed on one target, the bioreactor core. He reaches the core, a grotesque, beating heart of technology and corrupted life. He pulls out a syringe, the reverse agent, created by Drive, Vixen. With a final, defiant roar, he slams it deep into the core. The agent works, he thinks, a grim satisfaction washing over him. Now, get out. The serpent convulses violently. Alarms blare. The organic interior begins to collapse and dissolve. Meow sprints, dodging falling debris and rupturing pipes, a desperate race against the beast's death throes. He leaps from the gash in its side, just as the colossal creature goes inert, reverting to a mass of dead biological matter, sinking silently into the abyss. The city is safe. The battle is won. Back at his base, the aftermath. Meow stands bruised, exhausted, but undeniably triumphant. The city is safe. The serpent is dead. He has reclaimed his honor. But the victory feels incomplete. The main screen flickers to life. It's him, Baron Crocodile. He's smiling, completely unrepentant, as if he'd just watched an amusing show. You won the battle, Captain. But you only delay the inevitable. You waste your strength saving single cities. The Baron's words are poisoned darts, seeking to undermine the hard-won victory. With a casual tap, Crocodile brings up a new file on the screen. A new bio-engineered villain. A fearsome, cybernetically enhanced wolf. The Alpha Wolf. I still have an army of shadows. The game is never over. Meow. It has only just begun. The screen cuts to black, but the Baron's taunting smile is burned into Meow's mind. The war is far from over. Meow stares at the blank screen, his jaw clenched, his eyes reflecting the fires of a battle yet to come. Then I will be waiting.